I spoke earlier in the Westminster Hall debate about how Labour's plan to impose VAT on independent schools is a tax on aspiration. But it's also something else, a lack of understanding of how to govern. Because the government's education tax isn't just a lousy decision, it's a lousy plan. As has already been said, imposing the VAT in January, the middle of the school year, risks disrupting children's education and forcing mainstream schools to accept mid-year students. It denies parents time to prepare and doesn't allow independent schools time to register for VAT. Families of over 5,000 pupils studying at independent schools in the London Borough of Bromley and my constituency of Bromley and Biggin Hill must find up to £4,345 more per year to protect their children's education, or take the brutal decision to remove their child from their friends, the school they enjoy, even at crucial moments like GCSE and A-level year. Is this really what the government wants? As one concerned parent told me, their children will be 2 terms away from their GCSEs and A-levels, and finding a local state school with the capacity to take them on that is studying exactly the same exam boards would be impossible. Yep. In truth, the government has no idea how many might leave. The Institute of Fiscal Studies, which the government relies on, estimated that up to 40,000 people would leave independent schools. However, it admits there is too little evidence to be sure, and that the situation is uncertain. The Independent Schools Council estimated in 2018 that if VAT was imposed, pupil numbers would drop by over 134,000 over 5 years. Whatever the number, it's a safe bet that this will be a slow burner, with some pupils forced out immediately and others leaving after exams, and others never enrolling, resulting in years of uncertainty for schools, their staff, students and teachers, as many smaller schools simply wither. Even moderate numbers of exits threaten to close small independent schools. The likely result will be fewer pupils, fewer schools, and more significant pressure on mainstream schools. This is a reckless recipe that will disrupt the education of pupils with special educational needs, pitch parents against councils, and burden mainstream schools. When the Labour Party said that it wouldn't tax working people, we had no idea that their targets were children and pensioners. It's ideological, not practical, and it will impact far more pupils than the government will admit or recognise. So let's be clear. In a few short weeks, when children up and down the country will be saying goodbye to their friends, when they'll be struggling with the anxiety of being forced to a strange new school, and through no fault of their own, suffering academic pressure in an exam year, this will be the result of government policy. As one head teacher said to me, this policy is nothing short of cruel.